stuck in life, you should aspire for more. Connect with others who desire to aspire for more. Reach for your goals. When you do, you allow yourself to aspire for more. Dr. Tammy is here to help you aspire for more. Aspire for more.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to another episode of Journey Toward More, where we discuss topics to help you manifest more of what is for you, more of what you desire, more of what is aligned with who you are, and more of what honors you on your journey toward more. I am your host, Dr. Tammy, and I am excited that you are joining me today. Happy New Year, first of all. It has been a minute since we have been here. And for those of you that this is your first time joining me, I invite you to check out some previous episodes of Journey Toward More. And you may find something there that helps you on your journey as well. So I hope that you have started the new year. At the time of this recording, it is the 18th day of the month of January 2020. And oh my goodness, I know many of you have things that you're working toward. And when I say things, I mean goals. You have goals you're working toward. You have things that you are trying to accomplish, things you are aspiring to do. And I know some of us set resolutions. Some of us have one word. Some of us just make a list and go for it. Whatever it is, I hope that you are still hanging in there. You haven't given up. Usually by the third week of the year, of the first month of the year, January, when we do those things and we have goals and we have things on our to-do list that we want to accomplish, we tend to let them go or let them fall by the wayside by the 21st day. This is the 18th day that I say that. And so because it is getting close to that time where we decide we're going to switch gears, we're going to give up, we're going to stop what we're doing, it's not working, we're frustrated, not what we thought we would be, and the month is almost over. Let me just tell you today's topic, today's title is Stay in Position. Take a breath right there. Like, stay in position. So what does that mean? So let's just talk about it. What I know from my experience and from what I know from my observations is that typically we get restless. We get anxious. We are anticipating what's to come. We are anticipating what's going to happen. We're anticipating the end result. And because we're anxious, because we're restless, because we're just so excited or frustrated, but in that excitement, there's this idea of movement, like you want to move, you got to do something. Something has to change. Something's got to give. Something's got to be next. There's something that's got to happen. And I know that. And because I know that, I'm going to tell you at this point, it's only 18 days into the year. It's only 18 days into what you have set out to do. Now, let me just say this. Back it up. So, I know that I started my journey before the new year started. So, I have been on this train for more than 18 days. I probably started working on 2020 at the end of October. So, I've been on it. But still, even if you started then, y'all, it's too early in the game. You've got to stay in position. Don't get a flag on the play. Don't get off sides, right? So stay in position. Don't get too anxious that you get ahead of yourself. You don't want to arrive at what is for you before you're ready, before it's time. So I know that when I set out goals and I have a timeline, the timeline sometimes is unrealistic. The timeline doesn't necessarily match where I am in my skill set. It doesn't match what I know about the topic necessarily. So there are some times you have to stay where you are, learn what you need to learn at that moment in order to be prepared for what is to come. So let me just say, did you miss that? Did you miss it? Okay. Sometimes you are where you are and where you need to be. Things are not progressing like you think they should because there's something that you need to learn where you are to prepare you for where you're going. Take a breath. So, and I know that's hard to stomach sometimes. That's hard to swallow because we want to keep going. You know, we're in this age of instant gratification. We're in this age and we've got to have it now. But sometimes you're not ready right now. Sometimes the way your life is set up, it's not ready for whatever is for you. So sometimes you have to stay where you are because there's some preparation going on for what's next. And a big part of my platform is about preparing for what's next. And part of that preparing sometimes is staying in position, staying where you are, staying at the current status just a little while longer. It doesn't mean it's forever. It doesn't mean you've given up. It doesn't mean that you're settling. That's not what that means. What that means is there's something you need to gather at that moment where you are for your journey. So I'm just going to remind you of 5 things. 5 things. 1, you must be confident. Be confident that what is for you is for you. It's been designed and designated for you and it's coming to you. It's waiting for you. And so don't get so hung up on seeing the end that you don't enjoy the journey, that you don't gather what you need to be prepared for where you're going. So be confident that it's okay. It may not be happening today, but it's happening. It's coming. You're going to claim it, own it. You know, all of that good stuff. I listened to a song with Nicki Minaj and she was all name it, claim it. Yeah, do all of that because it is yours. So you just have to be confident that it's coming. And number 2, be consistent. Don't stop. Don't quit what you're doing where you are. You keep doing the work. You keep putting in the work necessary to prepare you for where you're going. But you don't quit. You don't go. Now, because I'm sure if your list looks like mine, even though I'm looking way out in the future, there's so much I need to do right now that maybe that's what you need to focus on. Focus on what you need to do today, right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Take it one step at a time. And first things first. First in, first out. Do what you need to do today. And do it well. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't get discouraged so much so that you prevent yourself from reaching what is for you. Reaching what's coming. Reaching that goal. Reaching what you are aspiring to achieve. Make sure that you stay the course. And number 4, in staying the course, in not quitting, in not giving up. Number 3, be still. Be still. Now, be still doesn't mean you don't do anything. Be still doesn't mean that there's no action. Be still just means that you stay in position. You stay where you are. You stay where you are. You do what you need to do where you are. And use the lessons, the learnings from that moment, from that point in time for what's next. Be still, be confident, be consistent. And number 4, be patient. Now, I am not the one to give anybody lectures on being patient. So this is just as much for me as it is for you. We've got to be patient where we are. If things are not happening the way you think they should be, that's probably, however you thought it out, was probably not what was in your best interest. So you must just be patient where you are. It's coming. If you're confident and you're consistent, it's coming. So just be patient. It's on its way. So put in the work though. Like, don't stop working. Don't stop checking off that to-do list. Don't stop doing what you need to do, what you know you should be doing. Don't become idle. Keep going. But be patient in that. Be patient because you're confident that it's coming. And number 5, be ready. You can't be ready if you haven't prepared, if you haven't stayed and learned what you need to learn where you are. So in order to be ready, you've got to get ready. So you're ready, and then you don't have to do that later. Like later, you don't even have to worry about it. Once you get what you want, you're ready for it. You're ready. It's there. It's yours. So stay in position. And you'll know when it's time to move to the next position because it will happen with ease. It will naturally happen. There will be no resistance. If you're feeling resistance where you are, that means you need to stay in position. You need to be still, be confident, be consistent, be patient where you are. If there's no resistance, then you know, okay, it's time for the next step. You still may not be to the end result, but then you know you can progress. So resistance is a good telltale sign if you are operating in the flow of life, if you're moving with the flow of life. So, this one was short, sweet, and to the point, but I just wanted to remind you that it is the 18th day, and we typically get ahead of ourselves and start doing things before it's time, before it's our time. So stay in position. I don't want anybody to get a flag on the play. I want you to make it to the end. I want you to win. And in order to win, you've got to make sure you're ready for what's to come. You don't want to win and then not be able to enjoy it. So don't get restless. Don't get anxious. Know it's coming. Be confident. Be consistent. Don't stop. Don't quit. Be still and know that it's yours. Be patient. And above all, through all of that, be ready. You'll be ready. If you're not following me on social media, be sure you follow me. I am at Dr. Tammy Francis, or you can follow my online community at Catalyst for Change Global, which is C and the number 4, C Global 1, the number 1 at the end, on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. We're everywhere. You can definitely follow C4C. You can even follow our YouTube channel where I post highlights of our retreats and our trips and the things that we're doing in the community to learn and grow and prepare for what's next. And so follow it. It's Catalyst for Change, the number 4, Change Global. Make sure you add the global on there because there's a lot of catalysts for change out there. Catalyst for Change Global. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. If you can't find any of the platforms or any of the videos or the things that are circling out there, you feel free to inbox me at Dr. Tammy Francis on any platform, DM me, and I will make sure you're connected. If you'd like to join our travel community, we have retreats, we have meetups, we go on international tours. We have some of everything. We go on cruises every year, and we'll be picking it up and doing a couple each year starting soon. So if you want to know what's going on our schedule and what's available to you to connect with me and other like-minded people, you can go to bit.ly/C, the number 4, always the number 4, C4C Travel Group. C4C Travel Group, bit.ly/C4C Travel Group. If you check the show notes below, you'll see all these links and have handles at the bottom. Make sure you do that. And because it's a new year and we're talking about planning and staying in position and reaching our goals, listen, if you haven't gotten a playbook, it is called Manifesting More, a playbook for planning and living on purpose. It is on Amazon. Grab your copy. It is a year of goodness. You can journal there. You can keep your calendar. You can create your calendar. You have trackers for travel, fitness, finances. You even have a meal planning calendar place for you to do that, and to organize all these things on your goal list into smaller steps. You have strategies for how to do that. My way of doing that and how I share that with you is in there. And so you have all that affirmation, so you stay in the right frame of mind. The strategies for creating those and how those work is in there as well. It is jammed packed with so much stuff that if you haven't gotten your copy, hop over to Amazon, check it out. It is Manifesting More, a playbook for planning and living on purpose. I appreciate you joining me on another episode of Journey Toward More, where we help you manifest more. And even in the manifestation, there's some things you got to do before it's yours. And we talk about that as well. Y'all take care. Have a great week whenever you're listening to this. And be sure you connect with me on social media and other platforms. And look forward to the next episode. I'll see you soon. Y'all take care. And Happy New Year. Bye.
Stuck in life, you should aspire for more. Connect with others who desire to aspire for more. Reach for your goals. When you do, you allow yourself to aspire for more. Dr. Tammy is here to help you aspire for more. When you believe in yourself, is possible. Believe in yourself, you'll get more. You should aspire for more. Aspire for more. You should aspire for more.